The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus for reading for minutes. Published on the 28th of January 2021. Updated on the 28th of January 2021. The TV series, Twin Peaks, can be called ambiguous and difficult to understand. Few viewers could predict the ending of the third season. The creators of the project decided to make it non-standard and heavy. Let's try to understand what meaning the final episodes of the movie carry. In the movie, Twin Peaks, the director touched on several themes, among which there is the theme of duality. In Season 3 of the series, viewers got acquainted with another kind of doppelgangers. Tulpas appeared. This concept has its origin in Tibetan mythology. These doppelgangers say that everyone's thoughts play a significant role in a person's life. The material embodiment of what the character is thinking about is real. It is not by chance, they say, that all problems are in the head. A person independently erects barriers and frames and places himself in this world. He begins to be haunted by intrusive thoughts and fears. He does not understand how to get rid of them. The creators of the TV series, Twin Peaks, showed how this happens on an illustrative example. The Season 3 finale features unusual characters whose actions are difficult to explain logically. Here there is also the shadow of a man, which is inexorably haunting him. This is the embodiment of his personal qualities, which can be attributed to the worst. However, a person cannot get rid of them in any way. Each character has a certain purpose, which they begin to reveal in the end of the movie. The phrase that sounds in the series sets the tone for the whole season. You were not created by accident. This is something that every viewer should think about. Here we are not talking about doppelgangers, but about everyone who looks at the screen. Sometimes it is important to think about what meaning is embedded in the existence of a particular person. People should not go aimlessly on their way. They should strive to find their vocation, to get pleasure and joy from their lives. The ending of the movie also showed how the teepees functioned. The emphasis is not only on the black one, but also on the white one. In the first one, the viewer sees dark colors, feels the gloomy atmosphere and oppressive environment. The White Lodge, on the other hand, is more reminiscent of an ancient movie theater. These strange rooms epitomize the otherworld. It is worth noting that there is no time in teepees. This circumstance explains the scene that raises many questions. Cooper had the opportunity to listen to recordings containing screams and strange scrambling. This information was provided to him by the giant. He accompanied the transmission of the recordings with an ambiguous phrase, "This is happening now in our house." In the final scene, these words take on additional meaning. In the last episodes, horrifying sounds appear on the screens. Perhaps, with their help, the director tried to convey the state of a man who cannot achieve inner harmony and peace. He is confused, played with. Such a person is as if caught in a dead end, from which there is no way out. In his head he begins to draw terrible pictures. However, he does not realize that his thoughts himself creates a world that oppresses him, suppresses him, depriving him of the opportunity to live a full life. The person becomes a hostage of his fears and complexes. Some viewers are sure that the final episode should be regarded as a prediction. Perhaps, in this way the authors of the project hint that the fans of the series are waiting for the fourth season. At the end of the movie, the audience notices that Cooper's FBI badge is missing. He never removed it from his jacket. But what happened now? We can assume that the character is Dale from the future. There was no happy ending in Season 3 of Twin Peaks. But also the point in the story is not set. Cooper has not completed his mission. His goal is not just to send a doppelganger to the otherworldly space. The character has other intentions. In the final episodes, evil broke free. It was able to penetrate the shell and spread through the world. It is important to do something about this circumstance. Heroes must defeat and banish the evil. The job is taken up by a light knight who serves the good. In the end of Season 3 of the series, Twin Peaks, the viewer realizes that you cannot change your past. It is impossible to do so. The past can only be accepted, realize your mistakes, thank for the experience and move on. Characters are constantly struggling not only with external circumstances, but also with themselves. In the final episode, Cooper asks a perplexing question: "What year is it?" After that, strange events occur. Laura Carey could not bear the screams she heard in her head. The heroine plunged her dwelling into darkness. Can this be considered a victory for evil? Or Laura unraveled the mystery of illusory reality? So far it remains a great mystery.